Hello, Algebra 1A, Miss Buchanan, taking a look at these problems here from yesterday, 222. Today is 223. I just didn't get a chance to get this out here yesterday, so had a student remind me about it. And so here we go. Number one, evaluate the following expressions given the functions below. So you're given these functions, and whenever you are told what function to look at, this tells you to look at the g function, so the g function's right here, and this tells you what to substitute in for x. So I substituted it in for x. I rewrite the problem with that x substituted in for it, the 10 in for x, and then I just work it out, and I got negative 29. I look for the f function. The f function's right here, and I'm going to put a 3 in for x, so I put a 3 in for x. 3 squared plus 7 is 9 plus 7. That equals 16. Take a look at C. I put this negative 2 in for the x in the h function, and I got negative 6. You could pause this because I'm going to go kind of quickly here. D in the j function, I put in a 7, got 23. In E, it tells you to put in an a for x, so I put an a for x. It just becomes 12 divided by a. I don't know what a is. I can't go any further. F, it tells me to put in a b plus c for x, so I put in a b plus c for x, and that's as far as I can go because I don't know what b plus c is. Okay, don't pay attention to this. I was doing something wrong there. Find x if g of x equals 16. So if this whole thing, if this equals 16, then you're going to solve for x. And my x ended up being negative 5. I just did, getting the variable, isolating the variable. Same thing for h. If the h of x, this function equals negative 2, I set that function to negative 2, and I solve for x, and x became negative 6. Same thing for j. If that function, if the f function equaled 23, my x equals 4. Had to take the square root of x squared and 16, so I got 4. This is telling you, I don't think you guys did this yet, but I did it anyways. The input, if the input is negative 1, the output's 1. So this is the x, this would be the y. So negative 1, 1. So negative 1, 1, I have a point there. If the input's 2, the output's 7. The input's 2, the output's 7. X and y. If the input's 1, the output's negative 1. If the input's 1, the output's negative 1. Actually, this should be B, labeled B, and this should be C. Sorry about that. And then if the input's 3, the output's 0. Input's 3, output's 0. X and Y. I'm not doing all of them here at the bottom. I want you to do a few of them. So take a look at this. I look at the P function, and I plug in 2 for x. So I just plugged in 2 for x. I worked it out on my calculator, got 18. I look for the Q function. It's right here. I put in a negative 3 for x. It tells me to. I just work it out on my calculator. I get negative 18. This one, I look for the S function. That's right here. It tells me to put in a 3 for x. So I put in a 3 for x. And 4 times 3 is 12 plus 5 equals 17. Try the other ones on your own. If you make mistakes, learn from them. You're making progress.